Hi, it's Chris. In today's video, we're going to share with you some of our favorite tips on keeping pests out of your gardens and flower beds. So come on, let's go take care of some pests. Having pests in your gardens can certainly ruin your growing season. And while we can't guarantee that you won't have a pest problem, we have some ideas that may potentially prevent that from happening. So our first tip is watering in the morning. Watering plants in the morning has a few advantages. One, it gives the plant time to absorb the water into its roots and hydrate before the water is burnt off in the hottest time of the day. This will keep them from wilting and becoming stressed. Insects like to prey on plants that are stressed. The next thing we're going to talk about is garden fencing. Fencing is the only guaranteed way to keep most wild and domestic animals out of your garden. Deer require a much higher fence than most animals like cats and dogs. One thing to note is that fences that you can't see through work much better. A hungry animal will be more determined when seeing the food than one that doesn't know that the food is there. So next we want to talk about some natural pest repellents. There are several plants that are great at keeping pests out of your garden. Some of those include dill and mint. It's a great way at keeping pests out while growing something a little extra for yourself. Another great tip is to use cucumber peelings. Ants and silverfish do not like the scent, and it's a very effective way of keeping them out of your garden. Cayenne pepper and garlic powder mixed together have been very effective on keeping deer away from eating your plants. Of course, it will need to be reapplied after a rain. Botanical sprays can harm good bugs, so consider these as a last resort. Apply them in the late evening once the sun is low in the sky. Otherwise, your plants could get cooked. For larger pests that natural sprays are not taking care of, you may very well have to look towards some humane traps. As far as traps go, there are plenty of do-it-yourself bug traps online, most using natural ingredients. If you have bigger pests like raccoons, there is always the option of obtaining a live trap, so you can catch and release your furry little friend into a new location. Finally, for those of you who have really large gardens and birds are a problem, you may very well want to get yourself a scarecrow like this one to take care of those pests. Thanks very much for watching. We hope the tips we shared with you today help you keep the pests out of your gardens and flower beds. So for more great videos, don't forget to subscribe. And while you're at it, swing over to Fix.com and check out our blog.